Hello, today we are going to talk about Polkadot. A few blockchain projects as of late have zeroed in less on unambiguous applications and more on broad framework-related enhancements. One of them is Polkadot, which aims to improve the fundamental technology that powers decentralized applications. It is arguably one of the most successful projects. The Polkadot protocol aims to eliminate intermediary communication between various blockchain ecosystems by removing barriers between them. Polkadot is like a network of networks because it lets blockchains with very different architectures talk to each other. Parachains, or specialized blockchains with their own tokens and functionality, are how it accomplishes this. The Ouroboros protocol served as a model for the use of the nominated proof-of-stake consensus algorithm in the network. The nominated proof-of-stake consensus algorithm is utilized by Polkadot. Polkadot makes use of relay chains and parachains to make the blockchain ecosystem much more scalable. The bridges in the protocol enable various blockchain networks to communicate with one another. The DOT token, which is used for governance and staking, is another feature of the protocol. Polkadot was begun by Peter Szaban and Ethereum fellow benefactor Gavin Wood, who, as it turns out, begot the now universal term Web3 in 2014. In 2016, Wood published the Polkadot white paper. In 2017, they also established the Web3 Foundation. The establishment then raised $145 million for the advancement of the convention by selling spec tokens. In 2019, a second private sale brought in $43 million. Blockchain technology is being held back in three major ways, according to developers and industry professionals: security, scalability, and speed. The majority of first-generation blockchains, which is a loose term, have made small improvements over time, but technical limitations like scalability keep them from working. Parachains are, in essence, POS blockchains that can operate on their own and can be completely customized by their owners. They are concentrating on applications with exclusive features and programming logic. These chains are a management mechanism and the network's governance layer. The relay chain, on the other hand, is what binds these parachains and ensures shared network security, consensus, and interoperability. Data is validated and made understandable by the relay chain, i.e., it is in charge of ensuring that transactions are carried out and achieving consensus. In May 2020, the Polkadot network went live for the first time, and subsequent months saw a number of technical updates. With the release of 5 parachains in December 2021, Polkadot was considered to be fully launched. Additionally, Polkadot includes bridges, which enable data transfer between blockchains by connecting them. Interoperability is established by bridges, which can also be utilized to connect to Bitcoin and Ethereum networks. Parathreads, a pay-as-you-go variant of the larger parachains, is another component of the network. It is useful for blockchains that do not require constant Polkadot network connectivity. The advantages extend beyond merely addressing the technical issues mentioned earlier. The blockchain development framework Polkadot substrate is an essential component of the project's offerings and has significant repercussions for the industry's development. Due to the fact that the framework handles a significant portion of the initial legwork involved in designing a blockchain, teams, businesses, and individuals can concentrate on building the actual product. On Polkadot, the nominated proof-of-stake consensus model has 3 stakeholders. Nominators, validators, and collators are these. Nominators secure the transfer chain and select dependable validators. Validators, responsible for staking DOT, verifying collators' proofs, and taking part in consensus. Collators require less involvement than a validator because they are only responsible for sending valid parachain transactions to validators on the relay chain and keeping a record of them. 2 uses for the DOT token are, for bonding, also known as staking on the network, and in the governance mechanism to improve network security. By holding DOT as collateral for good behavior, staking DOT, like other proof-of-stake blockchains, encourages network participants to conduct themselves honestly. Those who stake their DOT are rewarded. Through referenda, a weighted voting scheme based on stake, DOT holders are granted the rights and capabilities necessary to participate in voting. Polkadot is considered by many to be one of the most promising networks of the future because it is attempting to establish a foundation for numerous goals. Even though the project is still in its infancy, numerous developments point to the possibility that the route it has established may serve as the standard for value exchange. With Ethereum releasing its own improvements that address many of the same issues, Polkadot may or may not become the preferred platform for developing blockchain-based applications. However, the combination of the substrate development tool and the fundamental technical benefits is particularly advantageous, which may attract a lot of development. The 100 parallel Polkadot transactions supported by parachains provide developers with a great deal of flexibility. Those structured on parachains have a great deal of adaptability with respect to state changes and the making of common principles. Polkadot has an estimated 1,000 transactions per second processing capacity. Polkadot's transaction throughput could reach a maximum of 1 million transactions per second. According to Polkadot, Layer 2 scaling solutions alone are not as trustless or decentralized as the parachain model. The fact that numerous teams have already constructed parachains bodes well for the ecosystem's future. Parachains have processed millions of transactions as of 2022. On either centralized or decentralized exchanges, the actual DOT token cannot be obtained. These exchanges sell tokens that were created on a different blockchain and linked to DOT. The pegged DOT can be purchased on Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and Gemini exchanges. On decentralized exchanges like SushiSwap and Uniswap, the tokenized DOT is not widely available. There are a number of wallets you can use to store DOT if you own it. Ledger, Fearless, Polka Wallet, and Polkadot.js Plus are a few examples. Like all cryptocurrencies, DOT's price fluctuates significantly. DOT is a risky investment because of its volatility. To determine whether DOT is appropriate for your investment objectives and strategy, it is best to consult a cryptocurrency-savvy financial advisor. The native Polkadot blockchain ecosystem token is DOT. It is used for governance rights and validation staking in the Polkadot environment. The value of this version on October 11, 2022 was $6.18, despite its fluctuating price. Thank you for watching. For more financial news and info, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.